Hello, how are you? Oh, I'm just fine too, thank you. Of course, many people are complaining how hot it has been. Indeed, it has. And this summer in Japan, there are many places where they had the highest temperature recorded. Of course, it is abnormal. But then I have experienced living in the countries where the normal temperature is usually over 40 degrees. But in Japan, because they had never experienced having such a hot day where the temperature reaches over 40 degrees Celsius. So Japan has been kind of like a panicked. Uh, Also, many people living in such places are worried about it. Now, my problem is, or my concern is, of course, too high temperatures outside, as well as inside, can kill people if they're not careful. Um, Sometimes I see old men and women ride bicycle for their work, or I don't know, or maybe they need to go somewhere. Maybe they were shopping. Even many people walk during the hottest time of the day. And I would think, oh my goodness, those people are taking risks, getting the heat stroke. How careless they are. Sometimes think like that. Yet, some people really, really have to go out during the hottest time of the day for some reason. Those people cannot avoid, I can understand. But then, unnecessarily, people also would go out. They could wait until, okay, after 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. when temperature drops and gets a little bit cooler, then they should go shopping. But instead, of course, they don't think deeply enough, and they would go out and get carried to the hospitals because they suffer from the heat stroke. I think that's kind of like almost stupid. Yet, what do you think? The governments and the people, also television commercials, warn you not to go out or avoid going out uh, during the hottest time of the day. Then they should also use the air conditioning. Well, that is my problem. I understand protecting people's life is very important, of course. If they die, what's so good about that at all? Yet, using the air conditioner makes the environment warmer. That means uh, by using air conditioners everywhere in the country, that would accelerate the global warming. Um, so it's very strange. Using air conditioning, they say it, but then using the air conditioning is not solving the problem of the global warming, right? In other words, using the air conditioning make atmosphere warmer. But then, without the air conditioner, people can die. So they say, use the air conditioner, yet it is not the answer for the heat, which is accelerating, means becoming warmer and warmer, more warmer every year. I wonder sometimes if everyone stopped using the air conditioning all at once for then continue to do that for a week, 2 weeks, a month, or several months, do you think the earth would become cooler? Well, I don't know. I really don't have the answer for that at all. But we know that using the air conditioner make the air outside warmer, right? Have you ever walked by cars? They're stopping, but the air conditioner was going on, and when you walk by through that, the very, very warm air comes out of the cars. Also, the buildings. That's how you know the air conditioners produce warm air into the air outside. So, two different, extreme, different things, controversial issues, that is. Use the air conditioners, then using the air conditioner makes the world hotter. That's very confusing. So, I wonder what would be the real answer for all that. This year, yes, many places reached over 40 degrees Celsius in the temperature. Can you imagine next year? It's going to be more places might reach over 40, 41, or even 42 degrees Celsius. Then again, they would probably warn you not to go out during the daytime. But then some people have to work during the daytime, even in the hottest time of the summer. Then they're gonna have to stay in the cooler room using the air conditioners. Um, it's just like what's the solution? What's the answer to make the world cooler so that we could live more comfortably and without worrying about dying of the heat? It seems to be very, very confusing to me. Um, so I've been thinking about that. This year, yes, the hottest time is over, yet it will continue for some time, I guess. Then we would have to worry about the next summer again, and it might become even hotter than this year. What do you think? I think we really need to think about it. Some European countries, they said, okay, um, setting up the air conditioners to a lot of places, especially Northern Europe, they have no air conditioning in the buildings, even in the public places like banks, post offices, hotels, hospitals, and schools. Well, they are thinking they should be the first, but then they have to protect people's lives. Therefore, some people say, no, 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 no. Ordinary citizens also need to have the air conditioners to live. But then, majority of people are saying, well, that is not the answer. we all would have to prevent uh, acceleration of the global warming. What do you think? I think they are right. We all would have to think about in the larger scale that we would have to make the world cooler somehow. Yet, it would take time, I guess, and nobody knows how much air conditioning would make the world hotter. But then it's the fact that a global temperature in the summer is getting hotter, higher. Then more people are getting sick or dying of the heat stroke. You can see how confusing it is. So that's the only the question that I'm giving to all of you who are watching this. We've got to think about it. And what would be the better answers? I don't think there is any best answers, but then there has to be some solution to that. Or I'm not so sure in 10 years, not even that, in 5 years, maybe. But people just cannot live comfortably, or many people would die of heat stroke during the summer. Um, of course, air conditioners need the electricity. How do we get the electricity when you think about it? Many times, burn the oil, right? And that also accelerate the temperature of the world. You see, we can't live without electricity these days, especially in the cities. Um, Without electricity, of course, many city people would die. But then, more we use the electricity, the risk of dying from uh, heat stroke also becomes higher. It seems like no way out. My goodness. So I started to worry about it, thinking about it. Well, I've been thinking about it for the last few years or several years. Yet I never wanted to address this because some people don't believe there is no such a thing like a global warming really is caused by air conditioners or our activity using the electricity. But I think definitely our usage of the electricity making global warming gets fast. That's all about it. Well, um, I'll talk to you later. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.